Hey guys, how's it going? Otaku Mike here, back again with another video for you guys today. If you're new to the channel and like the content that I create, please consider liking, subscribing, and share the video. This is going to be a little different today. No manga review, no haul, I haven't done one of these in quite some time. I actually just recently took all of my tag videos off of my channel. I haven't done a tag video in, I want to say, like a year and a half. It's been some time since I've done a tag video, because honestly, nobody ever tags me in the videos. Normally, Justin's Cave, Justy Hook, as I know him, Justin, he normally tags me in videos. He used to do tag videos all the time. But today, we have a Mangatube tag, the Get to Know You, I guess, tag video from what it says right here. It's the Mangatube tag, Get to Know the Manga Community. So if you're in the manga community or looking to get into the manga community, this is a really good thing to let people know who you are. If I don't tag you in this, don't be afraid. Check out the tag, do the tag yourself. This tag was originally done by Christy Lou. She's a manga / booktuber. I will leave a link down below and for her original video. Go check it out as well. But good old Mr. Heartless Weeb decided to tag me in said video, and I was like, what the hell? Let's do this. Because people used to do tag videos a lot, and it used to be like every month somebody would come up with like a crazy idea for a tag video. But this is really fun. I've done Get to Know You tag videos before. This isn't my first rodeo when it comes to this. So the first question is, introduce yourself. But that's not really a question. So I'll put that down. So, I am Mike, or as on the YouTubes, I am known as Otaku Mike. I'm 34, I work for a tech company, I've got 2 kids, married, and I love manga, anime, and all that kind of stuff. I live in Texas. It's a big state. Right now, it's actually really hot, because it's the summer, and Texas is hot all the time. But yeah, that's, I guess, my introduction, as brief as I'll make it. Nothing too exciting about my life, but let's see. So this next one says, when did you start reading manga? Well, this is kind of a twofer. So back in the day, when I was a young nerd, God, I was pretty young. So I would go to the comic book store because I love comic books, and I picked up this comic at the time. I didn't know that it was a manga, but I picked up Battle Angel Alita. They used to release in single issues, comic book size format. So each issue was a chapter of the book. I got a couple of those, read them. I didn't know they were manga for quite some time. So we move over to the next part, when I started reading. I started reading manga after all that I didn't know it was actually manga, because manga was kind of hard to get back in the day. It was around 2011, 2012, more like 2012. I was at a Hastings, which we no longer have to this day. Hastings went out of business. Hastings was like a catch-all video, movie, comics, collectible type of place. It was like if you took a Blockbuster and a bookstore and crammed it all into one place. It was pretty interesting. But But the first, let me get it for you. I'll show you guys the first manga I actually started collecting. Which, I kind of already told this story on my channel, but this is a get to know you video. So, this was the first manga that I actually started to collect and read and get into. Bear with me here. So I got Monster Musume Volume 1, Everyday Life with Monster Girls. Yeah, you either know this title or you don't. You either love it or hate it. It's a cheesecake book. It's a fun book, in my opinion. It's a seinen harem book by 7 Seas. It's about monster girls. I was actually at Hastings looking for anime on my lunch break because I was a big anime collector at the time. And I went by the manga section, which was right next to the anime section. I saw this used at the manga section. I was like, this sounds interesting. This is something that I've never seen before, and there was no anime, I believe, attached to it or licensed over here at the time. But now there is an anime, and I ended up picking this up, and this is the first actual manga that got me into reading manga. So, it is what it is, you know. Oh no, my computer went to sleep. Alright, hold on. Let's see if we can get this. Okay. What is your favorite genre? My favorite genres are, I like isekais. Well, I'm really more particular about isekais nowadays than I am before. Comedies are kind of fun. I like action. I'm a big sci-fi mecha person, you know. If it's a Super Sentai manga, I'm probably there for it. I'm a really big fan of the Gundam Thunderbolt series right there. Cyberpunk. I have a lot of different favorite genres. I don't really stick to one particular genre. But one that I really enjoy a lot is Cyberpunk, which we'll be getting to soon when we get to favorite manga. But I also have a lot of favorite manga, a lot of different types of favorite manga. So next, what do we got here? How do you read your manga, digital, physical, library, etc.? Well, I'll tell you, I don't read scans. Support your manga legally. I'll tell you that much. I have read some manga digitally. I usually, when I do, I will read it on Comixology. That's the app that I use because I read a lot of comics digitally on Comixology. But I prefer physical. I mean, there's nothing like holding a manga in your hands and reading it and being like, hey, check this out. You know, give it to somebody else, you know. But I do see the benefits of having digital manga. You know, you have a lot more room when you have digital manga, but you don't necessarily own said digital manga. So yeah, you know, that is what it is. I like both, you know. I know there's a thing where usually it's, what's your favorite, physical or digital? You know, I like digital manga. You know, I like physical. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're reading your manga legally, it doesn't matter if you're reading physical or digital, you know. Or just go to your library. There's actually a really good library app. It's called Hoopla. If you're in the US, Hoopla is a really good place to read library books. And there's an app for it. You just need like a library card and a library around you that supports Hoopla, you know. So next, what is your favorite manga with number 5? Well, I gotta grab my favorite manga. Alright, so my favorite manga, I mentioned that I really love the cyberpunk genre. Well, my favorite manga is Battle Angel Alita, obviously. I would say it's one of my favorite mangas. I have plenty of favorite mangas, Gundam Thunderbolt being one. Tuxedo Gin, or Gin right here. Cross Game. I also have Welcome to the NHK right over there, you know. I have plenty of favorite manga. I don't really know if I have a true favorite, but I can give you like my top 5, you know. But this is one I always send people to because it's a classic for a reason, you know. You get these beautiful, beautiful artwork. Let me show you guys this. Like, look at this. It's beautiful. Doesn't get the recognition it deserves, I feel like, within the whole Mangatube community. In my personal opinion, I don't see a lot of people talking about it. Maybe because the hardcovers were so hard to find for a time being, but now you can get them in simple reprints. But yeah, let's move on. So the next one is number 6, and that is, what type of videos do you make? Well, over the 3 years that I've been doing YouTube, I started late in the late 2018, so it wasn't a full year, I believe. I do manga videos. I actually started out as a anime channel. I have a decent sized anime collection and a lot of older titles, so I was like, hey, let's go and talk about this anime that I am fond of, and you know, that I don't see a lot of people talking about, you know, and I wanted to talk about the older stuff. You know, I know a lot of people talk about the new stuff, that's fine, but I wanted to talk about stuff that I personally enjoyed growing up with and stuff like that, that I liked, like the anime I watched in college. And so I started off doing anime stuff, and then that didn't really gain any traction, probably because I wasn't editing and adding in clips and stuff like that, you know. So I stopped that, and then I started getting into doing manga videos. You know, I've done manga. Sorry, Weeb Daddy is messaging me on my phone, and I got distracted. I started doing manga stuff, and that started to pick up traction, and I'm okay. You know, people are obviously watching these manga videos. I've done a lot of manga first impression videos where I talk about volume 1s, a lot of volume 1s. I do manga reviews, manga hauls. I've done an unboxing or two. I've done anime collections, manga collections, you know, stuff like that. I've done other videos as well, like talking about comics and stuff like, and other things, you know. It's really weird doing manga content and then wanting to branch out and do other things on your channel, and people not being like accepting of that sometimes, because they want you to just stick with the manga stuff, you know. I've done Gunpla videos as well because I love Gunpla. What's this one? Number 7, what do you hope people will get out of your channel? Well, the one thing I really hope people get out of my channel is, 1, to be entertained. If you're not entertained, I'm sorry. But that's what YouTube is for, to be entertained. You know, I want to entertain people. My dog is barking at me right now. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. 2, I hope to inform people on series that they might not normally want to pick up and try. Because I feel like I gravitate towards different types of series some people don't check out. Because a lot of people sometimes will just check out what's hot and what's cool, you know, which is not bad. But I like to go off the beaten path and try things that are a little bit different, you know. So yeah, I mean, honestly, have fun. I want people to have fun and be entertained. That's my and learn something new or try something new. I want people to try new things when it comes to checking out my channel and possibly being interested in checking out some kind of different type of manga or comic books or other things, you know. Let's see. What other hobbies do you do outside of manga? Well, I collect and build Gunpla, Gundam model kits. I like to go to conventions. Is that a hobby? I like to collect artwork over there. I'm a podcaster now. I have a podcast called the Otakuology Podcast, which does have its own YouTube channel, which is slowly being uploaded with episodes of the podcast. But we are a manga anime podcast. I do it with a friend of mine. And it's on all major podcast platforms. Shameless plug. That's what's actually been taking up a lot of my time when it comes to doing things, because I've really delved into the world of podcasting, which I've really enjoyed quite a bit, actually. I like building Gunpla. I like playing video games. Right now I'm sinking time into playing Dragon Quest XI. I like watching anime, reading comic books, all the typical kinds of things, like going to concerts, stuff like that. Building model kits, I wouldn't call it a hobby, but hanging out with my family, that's what I do outside of Mangatube, whatever. Number 9, what is next on your to-read list? Well, I have quite a bit on my to-read list, honestly, because I have ADD and I'm a slow reader. I gotta read 3 volumes of Rising of the Shield Hero. I gotta read more Raw Hero, reincarnated as a polar bear. How many volumes? 1, 2, 3. I'm 5 volumes behind on Gundam Thunderbolt. There's a lot of volumes of manga on my to-read list, honestly. God, I don't know how many volumes I'm behind on the Pokemon manga. It's a lot. I have a lot on my to-read list because I'm an adult and I have a full-time job and I have a family to spend time with and provide for. So manga sometimes takes a backseat to my to-read list. Also, with having ADD, I do get distracted sometimes. So a lot of times manga gets put back on the back burner for that, And then number 10 is, what are you looking for in other manga channels? Well, I want to be entertained. That's one thing. Like I said, with my own channel as well, I want people to be entertained by watching me. And I want to learn things. I want to learn things that I don't already know as a manga collector or reader, or aficionado, stuff like that. I want to learn about things that, some people might not know in this hobby, I'm always absorbing information like a sponge, I just want to learn about, this hobby that we all share together, All right, so let's see. YouTube. All right, so we got what we do. Ooh, shaky right there. What we do at the end of this video, in a tag video normally, you tag people. Now, what I have learned from doing tag videos, when you tag somebody in these videos, you tend to find out who actually watches your videos because they do them or they tell you thanks for the shout out. So, yeah, there is that. So tag videos kind of do have a double-edged sword, We tag someone in it, you expect them to do the tag. But, people are busy. So, I'm going to tag, even though I already know he already made his video, because he got it to before me. I'm going to tag Weeb Daddy from Meet the Weeb Family. Go check him out. I will leave a description down below, as well as the other description and tags or whatever, channel links. I challenge or tag Weeb Daddy. I tag the Bearded Otaku, nobody gives that guy enough love. He's a pretty cool creator, and I think more people should check him out. He's been doing YouTube for like a year, and I don't think he gets enough love. So I tag I tag the Bearded Otaku in my tag video. I also tag Beards and Books. I tag you in the video. He's a cool booktuber. He does some comic book content as well, and I think he's trying to get into manga as well, if I remember correctly. I tag weeb. Go check out weeb. He does some really good content, and he's a fun guy to talk to when it comes to manga and stuff like that. According to this next guy, he is my favorite manga tuber of all time. If you check out our podcast, Otakuology, you would know. In our Ask Us Anything questionnaire podcasting that we did, I tagged Darth Penn comics and manga. Or is it manga and comics? I can't remember. It's Darth Penn. Look up Darth Penn. Darth Penn, you're being tagged in this video. Yeah, who else should I tag in this video? Let's go for... Oh, shit. Whenever I do this, I always forget people who I want to tag in the video. But I want to try to get people I haven't tagged before. I've tagged Justy Caves. Justy Caves, we'll tag you in this. As well as, let's tag Marge, or Maeve Ever Reading. Maeve Ever Reading, go tag you in this video. And let's do Marge Reads Manga as well. I'm going to tag a lot of people in this. Which those people are probably already tagged in this video, or tagged in a video, probably, you know. But yeah, and then let's see. Did I say Manga Man Chris? I think I said Manga Man Chris. I tagged Manga Man Chris in this, and then I tag somebody I actually just found recently, Gemini Manga. I'll tag you in this video actually as well. So go check out those people out. I got a lot of people to add to my description. So yeah, check those people out and have some fun. Get to know people. You know, I don't talk to that many manga tubers nowadays like I used to, but it's always cool to meet new people within the hobby that we all share and enjoy together. So yeah, go check out the links. I will leave the descriptions down below in the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and go read some manga, and go read some comic books as well.